What's up YouTube, how's it going? Movember is finally done. I'm shaved and I'm finally clean. So did you guys know that there's a village in Netherlands that has no roads? The only way to get around is by boat. Huh. So in my last video I asked you guys what makes you sad, and this is what you said. Today's comment question of the day is, where are you guys from? Okay, so let's start off your week with 31-year-old Maria from Brazil. Despite being 31, she has the appearances and the abilities of a toddler. This is because she suffers from a rare condition that slows her aging. It's a disorder similar to the one in that movie Benjamin Buttons, played by Brad Pitt. Gabby has the mindset of a baby. She's not able to walk or eat on her own. So apparently this disease, it can actually be cured, but only if she's given the right medication at birth. Okay, so moving on, Chinese authorities have built this baby box. This is where parents can anonymously leave their unwanted children. This is all because of the one-child policy. If you have a second child, well, you don't have to kill the baby anymore. You can go through with the pregnancy and just leave the baby in this like shed thing. Once the baby is dropped off, an alarm is going to go off and it's going to notify staff to come pick up the baby. They pick up the baby and take it to a home. This is in place because people in China, they take their babies and just leave them in parks. Or sometimes they just flush them down the toilet. We all remember that famous baby that was found in like the toilet pipes. Chinese parents would even go as far as killing their baby because they're not allowed to have them. So far this year, this facility has actually collected 160 babies. The one-child policy in China was introduced back in 1979. And this is to keep the country's population under control. Because we all know there's over 1 billion of those guys. But then again, there's more than 1 billion Indian people and they're not really doing anything. Which means in the future, my people are going to be taking over the world. I'm not really sure if that's a good thing. What do you guys think about the one-child policy? So speaking of Chinese people stuffing their newborn babies down the toilet pipes, down in Pennsylvania, 27-year-old Catherine could be facing the death penalty because she flushed her newborn baby down the toilet. This was after she gave birth inside of a sports bar. She gave birth to a healthy baby boy who was prematurely by about 4 to 7 weeks. Authorities believe that Catherine tore the umbilical cord with her hands and purposely flushed her baby down the toilet. It was no accident. Oh my god, is this real life right now? Like, how can people actually go through with something like that? So after all of that, she like cleaned off the stall, all the blood, all the water and liquids everywhere, and she just left the stall and went inside the sports bar like nothing happened. The next day a janitor came to clean the toilet and it wasn't flushing, and that's when he noticed the newborn baby was wrapped in a plastic bag. If she is convicted of this horrible crime, she is going to be sentenced to death. Okay, so breaking news from New York, a Metro North passenger train derailed in the Bronx. As soon as it happened, numerous emergency vehicles arrived at the scene to try to get people to safety. It is being confirmed that 4 people have died and another 67 people injured. The New York Police Department estimated that there was about 100 people on this train, which was scheduled to arrive at Grand Central Station. 5 out of the 7 cars jumped the track and derailed. The location of where the train derailed was known to be a dangerous curve. Back in July, another train derailed on that exact same curve. I'm no expert, but why don't they do something about that bend? You know, put like a speed limit there or something. Investigators are still trying to figure out what happened, but passengers were telling police in their statement that it felt like the train was going a lot faster than it should have been. Anyways, viewers, that was your Monday's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.